when that bus goes by, she decides to just gun it and come right at me and
almost ran over Mr. Torres.
Be just like, safety first. Don't just jump out,
On November 12th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a school following a report of a parent who attempted to hit a staff member after trying to exit through the same parking lot entrance she had used to enter, while school buses were arriving and unloading students.
At around 6:40, there was a parent that was driving, trying to leave campus, trying to go out the back exit gate as there were buses coming on campus through that same gate. So I told her to stop. She actually has stopped. She spoke to me. Trying to give her directions, letting her know that she has to drive towards the front of the campus because there's buses coming in from the back of the campus and there shouldn't be no exit at that time. She stops there. She starts cursing at me, telling me that I need to move, that I'm not in uniform, that who am I? She had a little dog.
Do you know the lady's name?
I believe her first name is Tam. I had spoken to her in regards to the same thing in the past. And I know because of the dog. Every time she drops her son off, I guess she's with the dog. I spoke to her maybe the last time that she drove through that area was probably like about a month ago. So at that time she stopped and I'm standing there and I'm like, I have the buses behind me and she's pulled up right in front of me and I'm telling her, ma'am, can you please make the right, go back out that way? Because the buses have to come in and I have the buses behind me. So she like, that's when she tells me, who are you? Cursing at me, telling me get the F out the way, that you're not in uniform, you're a regular civilian. And I'm trying to explain to her nicely, ma'am, you still can't come out this way, just go out the other way. So at that point, she asked me if she could do a U-turn there, and I said, well, there's not enough room for you to make the U-turn there. All you have to do is back up, quickly back up, and just, make that right. So she's like, she backs up briefly and then makes a quick U-turn at that spot and waits for the bus to go by. And when I saw her back up, I just happened to turn my back to let the bus driver know that, okay, now you can come in, because she's back into the staff parking, cafeteria staff parking. So when I turn my back, I'm saying, okay, she's making a U-turn. She's gonna go out that way. She waits for the bus to go by, and I'm still standing at the same, almost at the same location. And when that bus goes by, she decides to just gun it and come right at me. And I was in fear of my life. At that point, I just happened to jump out the way, and then I looked back, and I was able to catch her plate. And I ran to my car, and I messaged you the plate number, but I didn't get to send it. But then I ended up calling Deputy Anderson, and I gave her the plate and told her exactly what happened.
Okay. Now, are you hurt?
No.
Okay. How did that make you feel? Were you in fear?
I was in fear of my life. I'm still a little shaken up.
Okay. Do you know what color the car was?
It was a dark color SUV.
SUV?
Yes.
Okay.
And it had handicap plates. Whatever the plate was, it ended with the handicap symbol at the end.
Okay. Do you wish to prep charging for that?
I believe it was done intentionally. Yes.
Okay. All right. And then what we will do, we will subpoena the school video also of them, and we also have another witness. Okay. We will be talking to them also. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add or delete from the statement? Okay. Can you tell me what happened this morning?
I was sitting in my car, like I usually do. I come in pretty early, and I was sitting there, and a lady dropped off her son in the back parking lot by the cafe where only employees and buses are supposed to be. And then she proceeded to go back out the gate where the buses enter. And while the buses were coming in, Mr. Torres stopped her. He was in the middle of the street, stopping traffic from going that way because the buses are coming. And I heard her say, I'm going to make a U-turn because I really couldn't. He was just being really nice. He was saying, ma'am, would you go that way? And she got belligerent.
What was she saying?
I don't say those words. And
Was she cursing at him?
yes, yes. And loud enough for me to hear everything.
Okay.
And I was just mortified. I was standing there, and I heard her say, I'm going to make a U-turn. And I didn't understand why she was going to make a U-turn, because all she had to do was pull off and go right. She did make a U-turn, which was really a weird U-turn because she had to back up to make that U-turn. And then he was still standing in the way, and instead of going right, she went left like she was told not to do, and almost ran over Mr. Torres. He had to jump out of the way, and she floored the car.
Okay. So, did you see her swerve at all? Or
No.
She went straight?
Straight, yes. At that point, I don't know how, she had to be get mad, I guess. I don't know, and just irrational.
Okay. Now, so Mr. Torres, if he didn't jump out of the way, would he have been hit?
He would have been more than hit because she floored the car.
Okay.
Floored the gas pedal.
Okay. So you heard the engine rev and that?
Well, yeah, she went from 0 to whatever,
Okay.
like really fast, and actually I thought she would have hit the bus.
Okay.
That's how close she was to the bus.
Well, she might have swerved at the end and missed the bus.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay.
The gate was wide open, so yeah, at that point, I don't think she had to swerve because the bus was in the over waiting to come in, and Mr. Torres was further to the middle of the street, trying to get her to go the other way.
All right. How did this make you feel?
I was startled. I was scared for him.
Okay.
I was really scared for him, and scared for every other adult on the campus.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything to add or delete to the statement?
No, I don't.
Okay, I appreciate it. This will end the statement at 9:31 hour on 11/2.
After obtaining statements from the witness and victim, officers were able to contact the woman days later in an effort to gain a clearer understanding of what occurred.
We got to go more detail on that, okay?
That's fine. No, no.
I'm sorry. Okay, I see you have your dog and everything else. Are you heading home right now, or?
Yeah, I have the younger one to take to school after
What time is that, ma'am?
he goes to Meadow.
Meadow Park?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what time is that? What time would you be available to talk to us, or whatever?
Anytime after that. What's
We have to talk about the incident, okay?
Okay.
And I'd rather see you do what you need to do this morning, okay? Before we spend a couple minutes or 20 minutes talking about the incident. So, you understand? So, like, you got kids that need to go to school, you got the dog and everything else. Obviously, right now is not a good time to talk to you. So that's why I'm asking you, when would you be available to talk to us?
Sure. School starts for him. I get him there. Starts at 8:15, but I try to get him way before that though, because he has morning work.
Okay, so what time would be good for us to meet you?
Definitely anytime after 8:15.
After 8:15? Okay, perfect. All right.
Are you able to come up here after then, or what?
Or you can go to. I would go. Where do you live, ma'am?
We're at the FEMA displaced housing in not quite Inglewood. It's still Charlotte County,
Okay,
but that's where they have us placed right now.
that's where they have you placed. All right. After Meadow, are you able to come over here and talk to Deputy Scott?
Sure.
All right. Perfect. That's it. We need to talk to him more, but I can do the kids, do everything else first,
Okay.
and then if you can come back over here and talk to Deputy Scott, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay.
Can we just like an appoint time?
Huh?
Can we make an appointment time?
Like
9-ish or whatever.
What time you want around?
Because I have an appointment at 12. It'd be great if I could come at like 10 before the appointment.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Even trying to teach him not to bark at people.
Okay.
It's okay. Around 10 o'clock is fine. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, man. Okay. I appreciate it. Drive safe.
Investigation.
Am I under arrest?
No, I'm still talking to you right now about the investigation.
Yeah. What is this investigation? What is?
It's in reference to when the security guard.
Yeah, because when I spoke with the officer afterwards, I thought that we had spoken about it. We had a plan moving forward, and I did not know that there was additional.
No, because they didn't have all the information, and then we watched the video and everything like that.
Yeah, she said that she watched the video.
No, so and then plus we had the school get involved and the security guard himself get involved.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So it's in reference to when you and the security guard talked, and he told you to go the other way. You went around, turned around, came back towards him. Okay.
I told her that he wanted me to reverse. I told her that my vehicle, I've already had that end fall off in the front. That parking lot has lots of different elevations. I asked him if I could turn around. He stopped traffic. He was unwilling for me to turn around. We were both upset. He wanted me to back out. That was the issue. Okay. So what else do we need to do for the investigation?
Okay. So when you turned around, what happened? Did you just say, okay, I'm going to go out that way, or what happened? Did you speed up, or?
I turned around. Whatever he wanted to go by, and then after whatever went by, then I went back out that way. He was flailing his arms or what have you. I went back out the same way that I came. The lady and the officer and I spoke with after, she said, from now on, if there's any buses, anything the school has started that I need to follow the flow of traffic, I need to, do the stuff in the front. A lot of times, the band kids, they get left and put off and picked up in the back because sometimes Alex gets put off there at 5:30 in the morning. So, going to the front, with a tuba, with a saxophone, it all depends. Sometimes as a mom, I'm nervous for him out there, walking through the school. Even time after that, his dad asked if, because I go to DeSoto for work to be there at 6:30. He said, let him be late and I'll take him. I said, okay, but the preference is for him to not be late, but I'd rather him be closer to where he's supposed to be with his horn, and that, just stay put. But she said there's an issue with that, so, okay.
So did you see him? Did you see him standing in the middle of the road, or no?
When I initially went to go that way?
Yeah.
No, when I initially went to go that way, and that was why I was so upset, because he's wearing like jeans and a dark jacket. You don't just jump out. I mean, no matter what the intent is or where I'm supposed to be, it's supposed to be just like, safety first. Don't just jump out, don't get hit and then, I'd be wrong afterwards.
Hold on. She was off campus.
Don't just get hit and then I'd be wrong afterwards. So I was upset when he, jumped out. And then we both, I think, got more aggravated as he's holding up the buses he's supposed to be letting through. And then,
Hold on. Interview. No, she at the jail.
And then increasing more so with me not being able to just make the U-turn, and then go the same way that he wants me to go, versus for me, blindly backing out again, dark, multi-levels. I just got the front fixed after the storm because it keeps on getting ripped off. Anyway, so I make this mini U-turn as safely as I can after that, and then I went back out the same way that I came in.
Did you speed up to go out or what?
Speed up to go out? I don't know about speed up to go out, but
Did you-
did I drive at that probably 5 miles an hour you're supposed to while you're in the school? I don't know about that.
Okay.
But
Did you see him in the middle of the road at all? Did you see him have to jump out of the way?
jump out of the way. No, I didn't see him have to jump out of the way. No. The whole issue that I was upset about in the first place was him putting himself at harm's way. I think unnecessarily. If you're trying to prove a point, don't prove it to the point of me getting in trouble and having to live with hitting someone and you hurting yourself. My injuries are from getting hit by a vehicle.
He is stationed by the school to be there.
Okay.
Okay?
I understand that.
Okay, he's stationed by the school to be there, to be in that position. Okay?
That's okay, and I understand that. I could not understand that jumping out when there's a moving car, and I could not understand letting me make a U-turn.
Okay.
Not, a massive U-turn to what, I don't know where he thought I was gonna go. Just turn the car around.
So when you first pulled up to him, and you two talked, okay, how did that conversation go?
The conversation between he and I, not well, because I was, like I said, upset because he jumped out. I don't feel like that was, I don't know, flash your light, do something to get someone's attention other than my body's a shield. That's not a good idea. That's
Now,
not.
when you first pulled up to him the first time?
Right, there wasn't a pulling up. I was driving to go leave and him using his body to stop me from leaving. And that's why I was upset.
Okay, so that's when he made you back up and go do the U-turn?
Correct, that's when and all I was saying was, let me turn out of here versus backing out of that parking lot, especially where that place is, when it goes from, I don't know, where I call the tennis area into where the parking lot area, it dips, and it's,
Okay.
my husband's had to fix my car more than once with that front.
Okay, because on the video we watched, okay, you showed you made the U-turn very slowly, and you hit the gas and sped out, okay? Alright, and then it showed him jumping out of the way, alright? So, you will be placed under arrest for aggravated assault.
I'm being placed under arrest.
Yes, ma'am.
So what part is there being an investigation if I'm being placed under arrest? This is one side.
No.
He's obviously a very animated fellow to go and
He's
jump
not.
in front of a vehicle in the first place.
No. It wasn't only him. We had another witness, and plus we had the camera. Okay? So you will be placed under arrest for aggravated assault. Okay? And I'm also, you will
He
be,
brought me to my child's school to arrest me at her school. We were conversing this morning. If you needed me to go down to the station, why didn't you say come down to the station versus my child's school?
because we are here, ma'am, and then you will also be given, this is a trespass notice to the school, okay? You will not be allowed to come back to the school. Alright?
That's fine. Can we not, give my child further reason to be bullied? Just last year, he was beat up in the bathroom and posted on social media.
Y 28205. Can I have a transport?
I mean, I'm obviously very compliant. I made an appointment to come here.
We were going to talk to you this morning, and we were going to talk to you Friday, but we had a lot going on there. Okay. So, and then we didn't want to, with your dog and then your other kids and everything, we didn't want to do anything then.
Right, and my child, this is the school. You guys know that, I mean, this is, people literally say, like high school, he's a special needs kid. This is not going to be easy for him. I mean, do what you need to do so that we can go through whatever you need to do on your end, but at my son's school.
Well, no one's going to see you because we'll walk out into the parking lot, okay? I got another car coming, okay?
Okay,
We'll walk out into the parking lot.
okay,
No one will see, okay? And then the other car, when they get here, they'll take you down to the jail, okay? All right. Do you have anything on you at all?
no, not more than just normal. You know, I was
Okay.
going to a doctor's appointment after this.
Okay. So, I'll let you use the phone here. You can call and cancel your appointment.
Okay,
All right. So, do you have the number?
in my phone.
Okay. You can use your phone. You can use your phone.
Can I call my husband?
Tampa, when you get here,
This
just
is
let me
Karen
know.
Patterson.
I'll walk her out.
No, I confirmed my appointment yesterday. I do have to cancel my
You have a
appointment.
felony.
I'm
Be a parent.
very, very sorry. Believe me, if I would have known, I would have taken care of this after the appointment. I will give you guys a call when I'm able to reschedule, when I know I can reschedule. Okay. Thanks so much. You too. Okay. I can call my husband? This could have been done differently. I'm at gonna arrest me for the incident, whatever happened on Thursday. They're charging me with aggravated
Oh,
assault.
Central 205.
Yeah.
Alright. I have a walk-in
That's
D2
gonna take away my nursing license.
reference abroad.
If I have any assault, that's gonna take away my nursing license. I've been a nurse for 16 years. That's gonna take away my nursing license.
Yep.
I just wanted someone to know where I am. But when I came to the school, they said they needed to speak with me, so I made an appointment to come and see them before I went to the doctor's appointment this morning. So, okay. So, any assistance so that I don't stay there for, I don't know, and someone to pick up the kids for, I don't even know what those terms are. Okay.
call for Anissa Howard for early release. Anissa Howard. Got it?
I don't get into trouble.
No, we know that one.
Assault. I mean anything but assault. That is, it's gonna ruin my life.
You need your perk. Thank you.
That's his ring. His.
Oh, you want me to drop it off to the student office
If
for
you
him?
can.
Yep. Where's it got to go to?
It's for Van.
Okay. I'll make sure Mr. Hogan gets it.
238. 238?
He thought, you guys thought I was trying to hurt him.
You did.
Yeah.
And we can't have a mediation. We can't speak to him. Know that was not trying to hurt him. Nor would I ever. I mean, like I said, look what I do for a living. Why would I hurt someone?
I'll call you back.
I'm allowed to bring my phone with me, though. Yes.
Yeah. There's a whole bag coming with you. Okay. So,
117 Central. What? Just do an information and 100 support.
no problem, bud. Aggravated assault incident that happened on Thursday.
Okay.
1
Sorry.
No problem. All right,
He
honey.
said that I was in my son's school.
No, we'll open the door here.
This isn't really much of an investigation.
Can you put the hands together like you're playing? Yeah, it's gonna be more comfortable that way. Okay. Hands this way.
She was charged with aggravated assault and trespassed from the school.
Okay. All right, go ahead and have a seat. You don't have anything on you, right? Ma'am, you don't have anything on you, do you? Like drugs, weapons, or something like that? Okay, go ahead and have a seat.
I might need help go up the person's leg. I don't know. Legs.
Yeah, I can see you had
111
your legs surgically repaired.
Florida Specialty Tag 785 Lincoln Tom, 785 LT. Should go back to the white Chevy Silverado so far.
Yes, ma'am.
Florida Tag 12 David Adam Hall area.
So what's up with her? Who's she assaulting?
Hold on.